Good morning, afternoon, evening, good day. Gord, you hurting hippie. Welcome to Smile. The world will smile with you. Cheers, folks. And today, +6 going up to 20. It was a beautiful day yesterday. It's going to be a beautiful day today. So let's celebrate it together. Stick with me. I got a good show, I think. Of course, I haven't made it yet. I'm making it with you all in mind. You want an update on my health. You want to know what's going on. I want to share yesterday, so somewhere we're going to find the middle ground. I went on a long walk yesterday because I talked to Pasha in the morning and I said, hey, do you want to go for a walk today? And he said, I'm not really sure, Dad. Hang on, somebody walking by. Talking on their phone while walking their dog. Anyway, I talked to Pasha yesterday morning and I says, hey, do you want to go for a walk today? It's a gorgeous day. And I'm not sure, Dad. And I did tell him, I says, I'm going for a walk in a half an hour. But then I'm going for a second walk because my first walk is just to the grocery store, to the local market. And then I'm going for a nice long walk by the river. So do you want to come? Well, I don't know. Text me. So I texted him when I went for my long walk, which you're about to see. Stay tuned. And he says, no, I'm okay, Dad. I'm busy and I've got a school meeting and I want to do it on my porch. It's a gorgeous day outside. I want to let them see my porch. Well, okay. They're having a Google meeting, so they all get to see each other. Of course, I can't interrupt that. So I go to the river. And I went on a different walk than usual. I went the back way and a roundabout, and I wanted to make a good montage for you because I found a good song and I wanted to match to it. But the visuals just didn't line up well. So I let Google make me a little short movie about yesterday. And then I'll explain more about it. So why don't y'all just enjoy a short little musical quip, your cartoon hippie, and then this real life hippie will come right back. I sure hope you enjoyed that little musical interlude. Just a little thing that Google threw together for me, and I kind of liked it. So I decided, what the hell? And isn't it nice to be able to be out on my porch with my dog, having some medicine, and it's quiet, and it's peaceful, and it's beautiful, and it's not minus 150 degrees like it's been for 27 years now. I might exaggerate. Peace. Back to Gord. I do hope you enjoyed that. I really do. Like I say, you see, I was with Pasha, and that's what I was holding back for now, is that after I went on that long walk, and it was a long walk, it was easily 3.5 kilometers, maybe 4. I got home and I lied down and I went for my nap because I told him, if you wanted to walk later, I sleep from 2 to 4, so we can maybe walk at night. Okay, Dad. So I go lay down at 2 o'clock. I had other issues yesterday too, which I'm going to share. I lay down at 2 and I was asleep. Oh, I went to sleep right away. But then at 5 minutes to 3, I get a text from Pasha. I'm ready for a walk, Dad. School's over. Okay, well, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping till 4. When do you want me to come get you? How about 3:30? I said, I'm sleeping till 4. Okay, 4:30. So I picked him up and we went for a nice walk down to the park. The park he can't play in, but he can play around, as long as he's not playing with other kids and stuff. So that's why the little fun quips there and walk like an Egyptian, that kind of thing. We had a blast. It had been 4 or 5 days since we got together, and he's my boy. Of course he's my boy. But I tend to forget how funny he can be. We really had a good time. And that's why I put all that together for you, and then I put it back. And I should say I'm surprised I did as much as I did. Yes, my medicine showed up yesterday. Now let's talk about the hippie health, because it hasn't been great lately. I've had a month of this hurting. I've had weeks of this hurting. But I do think you can tell. I don't think I'm swollen at all. This is the side that should be swollen. If it's swollen at all, it might be a little bit here. What my doctor said was she more thinks it's a nasal infection causing jaw and head pain, instead of a jaw infection, tooth infection, causing nasal problems and head pain. Either way, they're both treated by the same penicillin, and I'm on it. And I took it all day yesterday, and usually penicillin takes day 2, day 3 before it starts really taking charge. But this was a strong dose, and she said I should feel it pretty soon. And you know what? I'm tired. I'm lethargic. Those are side effects of it. But I don't mind. My nasal passages have cleared a bit. I wore my teeth most of yesterday. I felt pretty good. I'm nervous. Someday this tooth has to come out, and maybe even only a week from now. Maybe this won't work. But early thoughts are, it's working, and it's working well. Is my brain fog gone? No. It is now 8:30. I woke up at 7, and I have been trying to put this little video together in my brain since then. I really got to start writing it down. Maybe that'll help with my fog. But what a good day yesterday. I have no idea how many, I didn't look, but how many steps I took yesterday. I'm sure I'm up in the 11,000, and I try to make 5,000 or 6,000 a day. Really, really good day. And he wants to go out again today. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for better weather. We all get better at looking after ourselves, at our exercise, our walks, sun and moonshine. You keep telling me you've been out on bike rides and walks. Alberta's changing, so let's change with it. And Pasha and I had a really good talk about this virus. And yes, he has a fear inside of him of his dad catching the virus, but he has no fear of himself catching it. He has no friends who have caught it yet. And Calgary's a hot spot for Canada. But so far they're all safe. And one day all this has to return to a new normal, and they're probably going to go back to school next year, and he's probably going to catch it and then pass it on to me. My only hopes is all this heavy, heavy work by Canada and the US and all around the world is going to come to bring to fruition better ways to treat it, better treatments to keep people safe. And by the time I catch it, it might be a couple of day hospital stay. I hope not. Cheers. Another thing I noticed that I really enjoy about the weather changing is I had forgotten how often last year I just sat on my porch and had tokes and watched people go by. And I can still do that. I'm a little worried about my dog Cookie too. Yesterday she was limping around. Her back is bothering her. And she's a Dashin. Their backs bother them. So I'm sure she's going to be fine. I did get some, I won't have them for a couple more days, but I did get some doggy CBD treats. I had run out from Cannadis Finest, and that'll help her if it's still bothering her by that time. So yesterday I took a little bit of CBD out of one of my 10 milligram pills, put it in her meal, and she did seem better at night. And I only use a little bit. Dogs don't need much at all. This usually happens to her when she eats something wrong, and it usually happens when the snow has melted, because she can get into things that are wrong before we've had a chance to see them and clean them up. I have rambled long enough. You all stay tuned. Little known facts. I have a couple for you today. First of all, look at that interesting experiment. I love science, and light doesn't necessarily travel at the speed of light. If you go back and pause on that, you're going to see that it had quite a few different. They actually, slowest recorded light ever moving was in a complete vacuum at 38 miles per hour. So interesting how they can speed it up and slow it down, and the speed of light is just an average. Also, look at this sick thing. Yeah. Looks like something from the Klingons, huh? Star Trek Klingon grub. But it is Casu marzu. It's a Sardinian cheese that contains live maggots. The maggots can jump up to 5 inches out of the cheese while you're eating it. So it's a good idea to shield it with your hand to stop them from jumping toward your eyes. Ooh. Boy, I leave you with that little skin-tingling thought. Cheese with maggots in it on purpose. Friends, peace and cheers. Love and harmony. Happy Wednesday. See you tomorrow. And don't forget, I go live on Fridays. Peace.